예, 안녕하세요. K바이오솔루션의 강경윤 인사드립니다. 네이처셀에 대해서는 이제 타입C 미팅이 진행이 되고요. 이 타입C 미팅을 통해서는 앞으로 가속 승인에 대한 중요한 요건, 서라게이트 엔드포인트를 확정을 하게 됩니다. 이 서라게이트 엔드포인트에 있어서는 지금 현재 이제 중간 추적 결과, 그러니까 2B3A상의 이제 중간 결과들이 이제 집계가 되고 있는 것으로 파악되기 때문에 이 2BA, 3A상의 중간 결과와 그리고 특별히 이제 네이처셀에서는 확보하고 있는 이 연골 결손 면적의 개선된 이 데이터 포인트를 FDA와 합의를 볼 수 있는 것입니다. 그리고 일반적으로 이제 타입 C 미팅에서는 가속 승인을 받은 이후에 그 FDA와 이후에 진행하게 되는 추가적인 피보털 스터디, 임상시험에 대한 확정을 하게 되는데 이미 지금 EOP2 미팅에서 FDA와 합의를 보았기 때문에 3상 임상에 대해서 지금 현재 네이처셀은 가속 승인을 위해서 그 이후에 진행할 3상 임상시험에 대해서도 합의를 보았고 그리고 FDA 제출할 서라게이트 엔드포인트 이 2BA, 3A상의 중간 결과 그리고 또한 이제 MRI 연골 구조 개선에 대한 데이터 이런 것들이 지금 네이처셀에서는 확보가 되어 있기 때문에 가속 승인에 대해서 매우 중요한 진전이 되어 있다고 제가 그렇게 판단하고 있습니다. 이런 내용들을 알려드리고요. 오늘은 특별히 지금 이제 저는 미국에 유학 가서 오랫동안 이제 회사 생활을 했는데 지금 이곳에 한국에 있는 미국인들을 위해서 제가 성경 말씀을 같이 나누는 시간을 갖겠습니다. Hi everyone, my name is Kyungyu Kang. For those of you who don't know me, I studied at Indiana University, Bloomington, for my BA and master's degree, and I worked for global medical device companies for 13 years. So including the time that I spent 2 years in the U.S. Army at Katusa in Ujeongbu, South Korea. I basically lived in the U.S. for about 2 decades, so for almost half of my lifetime. So my message is especially for my American friends who live in South Korea. When I went to the US, when I was 18 years old, I was afraid and my English was broken and not proficient at all. But at that time, God really led me and God really empowered me for me to start my college study at Indiana University. So for right now, I am running my own business with my 10 staff employees. I run my business called K Bio Solutions. So I used to work at Cook Medical in Indiana, St. Jude Medical in Dallas, and Cardinal Health. So for medical device regulatory affairs. So utilizing my career skills, I am doing my business in South Korea here in Seoul for helping the Korean medical device companies to gain the FDA, what's called the medical device 510K clearance. So that's what I'm doing. I know many of you are for various professions working in South Korea. And I wanted to start this ministry, my online ministry, in English. And I wanted to share the gospel with you. And I'm going to name my ministry as a turning point for Americans in South Korea. And I deeply respect fellow Christian Charlie Kirk. And he was a hero for spreading the gospel and for confronting what's not true and really speaking out loud for the biblical truths in campus in US. And I wanted to continue his spiritual movement in South Korea. So I wanted to name my English ministry as a Turning Point Gospel for Americans in South Korea. And for those 2 decades, I lived in US, in Indiana, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, Plano, Texas, and San Jose, Santa Clara, California. My American friends whom I met, whom God has led me to be acquainted with, were very kind. And I was not affluent. I was not I was weak at that time, but my American friends were really helping me in church and campus and workplaces. So now I wanted to share my love for Americans who live in South Korea. So that's the purpose of starting my ministry, what's called Turning Point Gospel for Americans in Korea. So I wanted to start my message with the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah has 66 chapters. So as you know, the Bible has 66 books. So the book of Isaiah is resembling the entire book of Bible. So just wanted to share the first Isaiah chapters 1 through 39. So it's mostly describing the Assyrian crisis, because at that time the northern Israel was basically attacked by Assyrian Empire. And the second Isaiah is consisting of chapters 40 through 55. It's relevant for Babylonian exile period. And the third Isaiah is post-exile restoration period. So it's from chapters 56 through 66, reminding the readers of the coming Jesus, restoring not only the chosen people of Israel, but also everyone in the world. I wanted to share this message for my friends, for my dear friends, American friends in South Korea. This weekend has been very cold. Hope you stay warm. The name Isaiah means Yahweh is salvation. So, my friends, Yahweh, God is salvation. That's Yahweh whom I met in Korea, Yahweh whom I met in Bloomington, Indiana, Yahweh whom I met in Denver, Colorado, Yahweh whom I met in Plano, Texas, and San Jose, California. He is the same in America, and He is the same God in South Korea for you. And so I wanted to share this message. Isaiah chapter 55. Come, all who are thirsty, come to the waters. And you who have no money, come buy it. Come buy wine and milk without money and without cost. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the riches of fare. Give ear and come to me. Listen that you may live. I will make an everlasting covenant with you, my faithful love promise to David. See, I have made him a witness to the peoples, a ruler and commander of the peoples. Surely you will summon nations you know not, nations you do not know will come running to you because of the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, for he has endowed you with splendor. Seek the Lord while he may be found, call on him while he is near. My friends, I will continue my message from now on. Please take care, stay safe. Thank you. God bless you.